Okay, so let's begin. Okay, so let's take our gaze inwards. Close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. And just release any heaviness, any tension. Start to elongate the exhale, slowing the heartbeat down, settling us into a meditative state. Okay. And those of us who are initiated in Reiki, if you do your invocation and start calling the energy in your own way. And for the rest of us, we can also do it in our own way. As Reiki and bringing energy in is an innate gift to all human beings. It's just if you have the Reiki initiation, it just accelerates and expands it a little bit, but it's something that anybody can do. So if we take our hands to our heart center in Namaste Mudra, also called Gasho, which means bringing two hands together. And we just keep focused on the breath. Nice and steady into the nose, out through the mouth. And we start to imagine and visualize as we're taking the deep breaths in, energy coming in through our crown. And if you visualize your crown as a lotus flower that sits on top of the skull, and see it as having 1,000 petals, and just imagine this energy coming in from the universe around us into the top of our crown and just lighting up all those petals with energy as they absorb into our skull, into the crown chakra, into the third eye. And then slowly taking our awareness from our brow, which is our third eye, to our throat chakra. And just take your attention to these spots which will guide the energy. So energy coming in from the crown, to the third eye, to the throat. And then moving our awareness down through the chest to the heart. And just imagine the energy then splitting and coming out of the heart, through the shoulders, down our arms and forearms, and coming into the palms and collecting in between our hands. So you can visualize the circuit of the energy coming through out the heart, or you can just have the awareness and knowing that this is happening, and have that feeling of energy moving. If we rub our hands together, just activate the heat and take our awareness into our hands. And just keep the breath flowing nice and easy in through the nose, out through the mouth. And just have that intention of awareness that we're directing this energy in through the system, from the heart, down the arms, into the palms, and we are collecting energy in between our hands. And if we put a small 1-inch air gap between our palms, so just move our palms slightly apart and have an air gap. Just keep the breath flowing, and as the breath flows, just imagine and know and feel this energy collecting in this space between our palms. And increase that air gap another inch. Keep the breath flowing and just know that energy is building up here and collecting here as we channel it in through our crown all the way through to the heart and out the arms into the palms. And just keep adding another inch. Just the resistance here, slight micro movements in and out just to feel that push back. It's kind of a gauge to physically feel that energy there collecting. We're creating an energy ball, a chi ball of healing power. And just keep adding an inch. Move your hands slowly wider and wider. As we build and collect this energy. And you want to use a visualization, you can just visualize a massive whirling, swirling ball of white energy collecting here. We're aiming to get to about football, basketball size. Keep the breathing going simultaneously, nice and relaxed in through the nose, out through the mouth, as this helps drive the energy flow. Small micro movements in and out just to test that resistance that you can feel. It will feel like two magnets pushing against each other. Your hands will kind of oppose each other. So as we get to a basketball size, a few breaths here just to charge it up. As we breathe out, just know that the energy is moving out of your hands and collecting in this ball of energy. Okay, now we can feel that we've got quite a substantial ball collected. We're slowly moving this into the heart chakra, our heart center, our core. So just start to move your hands into the chest, and we're going to push this into our heart. Just like so. Just slowly bring it to the heart and caress this into the heart chakra, our center. And have your hands touching your heart center. And just visualize and know and feel this energy ball being absorbed by our heart center. Just see in your mind's eye that energy being absorbed into the green heart chakra. And you can just do some more physical, because energy will be left, trace energy elements will be left, just little movements to just collect this all into our heart. You start to feel your heart becoming activated. The rhythm may become a little bit faster or deeper. We're going to start to move this energy downwards to the base of our spine, to our root chakra. So we move in stages. So we move to the solar plexus, which is the yellow center, just where the rib cage finishes. So you can put your hands comfortably on your last rib bones. And just have your awareness here that energy is moving from the heart to this solar plexus yellow center. So you can see it as a green center and a yellow center, and just see energy moving between on a little golden light highway or road, or a line or a cord. And then we'll move down to the next chakra, which is the sacral, which is below the belly button. If you have your index finger's lined up with the belly button and your hand below it, this is your sacral. This is an orange colored center. And we just have the affirmation in our mind that we're moving energy from the heart to the solar plexus, which is yellow, to our orange sacral center. And just fix and focus our intention on that movement of energy down. Keep the breath going in the background. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And then we move to the next position, which is the root chakra, which is the base of our spine. So how low as you can get, which is comfortable for you. I kind of use my kind of groin area and place my hands there. You can also use your hips or the tops of your thighs, whatever feels comfortable for you. So you move this energy from the heart to the solar plexus, so green to the yellow, orange, sacral, to red, the root. Our connection to earth, our grounding, our anchoring to Mother Earth. And just focus on the breathing and keep that visualization and intention, moving that energy, and just listen in and feel into anything that comes up. We want to visualize this as a dark red center. And the root is red, so we want to visualize dark red turning into bright red, which will give us an affirmation, intention of healing here. So just see this as a glowing dark red ball or a wheel. See it rotating, vibrating, pulsating. And as it moves through these different moves, see it turning from dark red to bright red. See any heaviness or any blocks, any anxiousness or fears. See them as darker, grayer kind of quality to it, and see those dissolving and disappearing as we put this energy in to the root chakra. And visualize energy moving out your hands, going into the chakra. Keep the breath going. Now, I'd like you to draw in your mind's eye, imagine and draw roots coming out of this red center. We see it as bright red, fully activated, energized, spinning, vibrating nicely. And just see roots growing out of it. And those roots go all the way to the ground, connecting us to the earth. As we see those roots connect to the earth, burrowing and buried in the earth's soils. And just see the earth sending energy up these roots into our system. So see this energy synapsing up or pulsing as a signal back up into our root chakra as waves or pulses. This new energy from the earth will help activate and ground our lower chakras, help heal and energize them. See those pulses coming up the roots into the root chakra. Okay. So keep that visualization, that intention of energy coming from Mother Earth up through the roots. Now I want you to take your hands and put it on your forehead at the third eye. So if you have our palms, the flat area of our palms on the actual forehead and your fingers going over the top, and that's quite comfortable. Okay, we have that energy coming into our root from the earth. I want to see this in my mind's eye, that pulse that we've generated from the earth, pulsing all the way up to the third eye. So just feel that energy coming in to the brow area, your hands warming up, the core of your system lit up like a golden highway, energy working from the root to the solar plexus, to the sacral, to the solar plexus, to the heart, to the throat, all the way up through your face, into your third eye. Okay, just sit with that circuit there, that golden highway. Keep the breath going in through your nose, out through your mouth, nice and calm. See Earth's energies, Earth's harmonics, life-giving energy comes up into our third eye. If we can change the breath to in through the nose, out through the nose. Slightly warming breath. In through the nose, out through the nose. Start to feel this energy building in our third eye. Third eye is crucial for melatonin production, our creative inner mind, our visualizations, our expression of ideas. helps with sleep and repair cycles. During this time of the virus, it's important to work on the third eye. Feel that energy sinking into your third eye. The third eye is indigo colored, so if you can visualize this purple indigo center absorbing this energy. This will help us today as well with the visualizations and also with your rest and repair cycles. Okay, let's take our hands back to our heart. Okay, third eye nicely activated. Energy is up in the higher chakras. We're connected to the earth via our root. Keep those roots connected. We've got energy coming in from the universe through our crown. 3 ports of entry for energy. So if we just tune inwards, feel our physical touch on our heart. And in your mind's eye, or actually just within our chest, see your green heart. Another heart's a red organ. In energetic terms, it's a green color frequency. So just imagine your heart, see the physical organ as green. Let's take our awareness to that. And see this heart shining green, with green glistening light, green rays coming out of it. Like a green star powered with beautiful regenerative energy. See it pumping, see that heartbeat pumping to the rhythm of the earth, nice and steady. Doo-dum, doo-dum, doo-dum. Tune in with that rhythm of your heartbeat. Feel that beat on your hands, your internal engine. Connect with it. So we direct all of our energy here for healing and energizing the heart as the organ. And just see what thoughts come up with no judgment. Just see them, witness them, release them if they don't serve you. We empower our heart with energy from the universe and from the earth. We're healing our heart. See that green light becoming purer and truer. See those green rays becoming bigger and stronger. See that beat, that pump becoming stronger. As we work on our heart, we increase our compassion for all living beings, our emotional understanding, emotional maturity, our ability to forgive and to express unconditional love, which is very important in times such as what we're in. As we encode our heart with these powerful affirmations of healing, compassion, understanding, unconditional love. Feel the bliss of your heart's power. Okay, and we move, still working within the heart's parameters. We're going to do a mudra, a hand mudra here, a hand move, which is taken from the Egyptian lineages. It's called Peshti, which means two halves of heaven. And so how it goes is cup your hands and then bring them together, fingertips lightly touching each other. Thumbs just on top, okay? And so we have like two halves here, if you can see. Okay, thumbs on top, and this is two halves of heaven mudra. Okay, barely touching, palms slightly cupped, fingers together. And this stimulates energy flow and just helps with connecting our hands to our heart. It's gentle mudra. And we focus upon, you may feel the energy building as well in between this gap here, these two halves of heaven. Focus upon letting go of any heavy feelings which are in our heart. We want to let the light bloom, universal light bloom between the cupped palms. And keep it kind of close to outside of your heart, because as we nurture and cultivate this energy in the mudra, we're going to direct this light into our heart. So we're going to grow our heart light with light and also with a feeling of lightness. And just see as the energy builds, see the energy going back into your heart. Breath in through the nose, out through the nose. Nice and steady breath as this is energizing this mudra, directing the flow of energy into the heart. Nice steady breathing. Feeling your heart, that green, glowing heart, energizing even more, becoming more with light, with its weight becoming lighter. All that heaviness, any heavy feelings drifting away. As this energy neutralizes any of that heaviness. Okay, take our hands back to the heart. Any energy that's within our hands, let's put this into the heart space. We take our awareness now to the heart, and also now we add in our circulatory system, our blood circulation system, the veins, which is our biggest organ in our entire body, the circulatory system. So just see in your mind's eye as the heart pumps this blood through its major arteries, as it goes into all the small veins, circulatory system, taking the blood and oxygenation to your entire body. So if we can try and hold in our mind the human body's circulatory system. So you may have seen those diagrams in biology books of the human body, just the veins. So just try and hold that in your mind as best you can. Okay, and we're going to give healing to the entire organ of circulation. And the breath here, in through the nose, out through the nose, just charging it with a warm breath. And that vision of the circulatory system in your mind, hold that awareness and see the energy going through all the veins of our body, starting from the heart outwards. See that circulatory system lighting up with energy, riding the oxygen flow, breath flow. As the energy removes any blocks in the veins and the arteries, any energetic blocks. We're giving energy towards an efficient flow of blood in tandem with the heart's pulsing. All of our organs receiving all the energy and oxygen they need. Keeping our blood pressure also balanced. If we have any kind of physical injuries, we can focus on the circulatory system around there. So for example, myself, my knees from football, I will focus on the circulatory system in the knees and just give energy towards that. You can choose any kind of physical injury you have and see the network of your circulation system connecting to that point. And just imagine and have that awareness of good blood flow, oxygenation and healing. We'll finish here with an affirmation around circulation health. For the highest and greatest good, my blood circulatory system is healthy, efficient, and oxygenated. For the highest and greatest good, my blood circulatory system is healthy, oxygenated. For the highest and greatest good, my blood circulatory system is oxygenated, healthy, and vibrant. And you can choose any 3 words of your liking. Okay, right, and the next organ we're going to go to next is the lungs. So if we just widen our hand position to be equally on each half of the chest, have it so it kind of goes across the entire rib cage, and just imagine your hands trying to encompass both halves of your lungs. I want you to now take your awareness to the lung organ, our important organ which takes in oxygen, takes in air from the environment from outside, comes in to the throat, down, thorax, moves through the bronchioles, branches, and at the end of each of these branchial branches, we have alveoli, which are tiny little pockets which do all the work. They take the air in and they filter the oxygen into the bloodstream. So just take your awareness to those organ specifics as we heal our lungs, our breathing power fuels the oxygenation of our body. See the light coming out your hands, going into the lungs, into the bronchioles, into the alveoli, into the tiny little pockets and gaps, clearing out any heaviness, any tar, any phlegm. We absorb this energy from our hands, channeled from the universe around us. So we can come back to that circuit as well if you need to. Energy coming in from the crown, third eye, throat, heart, hands, out the arms, into the hands, back into the lungs. Obviously keep the breath strong here. We're working on the organ which is our breath driver. Keep your breath solid and fluid. In through the nose, out through the nose. Any heaviness dissolving in our lungs. See the lungs in your mind's eye as healthy and strong, glistening with beautiful white light or green light, regenerate light, or rainbow light, all colours, rainbow lungs. Okay, and as we see our lungs becoming healthy and strong, let's take some deep inhales here just to reaffirm and positive affirmation and enforcement of the lungs work. So take a deep breath in, hold, and just see all of that oxygen going deep into the alveoli, extracting all the oxygen. And release. Release everything. Get that diaphragm moving, shrink your chest area, your abdomen, completely empty it of all air. One more big one in. And release. Okay, just take a nice easy breaths and just feel how that feels. Feel if your breath is improved, or you can physically feel inside your lungs. And just have that affirmation. My lungs, for the highest and greatest good, are healed, energized, and are healthy. For the highest and greatest good, my lungs are healed, energized, and are healthy. Let's say that 3 times. Any words of your liking, that's just an example. Okay. Let's have our hands held up, facing outwards. We are getting ready to do some field work, auric field, our protection, our deflector shield. Hands facing out from the heart center. This one is called Star of Life. We're following the star tetrahedron shape. So people from last week will remember what this feels like. I'll just show you as an example first. So it starts with 4 times in each direction, and the directions are of a giant star, a tetrahedron. So we do 4 upwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then the next angle, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the next angle straight outside, level with your shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then down angles to the star points below us. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then straight beneath us. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's one at the back, which if you find comfortable, you can do it, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. It's only if you feel that's comfortable, but the other ones I feel are really important. Okay, so 4 in each directions. Okay, and then do that 4. Let's go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And add the breath in as well. So we're breathing in and breathing out. So okay. So that's 1 round of the 4s, okay? And now we're going to do 1 in each bit and just move 1 to each move. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And we'll do that 4 times, okay? Same breath, in through the nose, out through the mouth, on the movements up and out, up and down. So we go. Okay, and just sit, hands relaxed on your knees. And just sit with that feeling. See your field around you strengthened and solidified as a bubble, as a glowing light. Just relax your breathing, nice, normal breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Okay, we're going to use use this new energy that we just generated. Take your hands and hold it over your intestinal tract. We're going to be working on our indigestion organs. Okay, so just got to see all of this space underneath the rib cage going down to the belly button, lowers intestines, stomach, kidneys. Okay, well, kidneys we'll leave out for this bit. We'll just work on the digestion bit. Kidneys is for liquids. We'll do that over time. We're just working on solids. So imagine, visualize your large intestine, your small intestine, and your stomach. Okay, and work on them one at a time. Start on the large intestine. Large intestine looks like a little shape like folded over wrist like this. It just goes like a C shape like that. Okay, let's imagine energy and healing in this large intestinal tract. See the energy coming out of your hands. Connect the circuit up again if you need. Energy coming into the crown, third eye, throat, heart, solar plexus. That's one root. Another root. Crown, third eye, throat, heart, shoulders, and out your palms. The third root we had, energy coming from your root up from the earth. Yeah. If you don't want to do all three, just focus on what you can. You've got three options there. All that energy collecting in the large intestinal tract. Just hold in your mind, large intestine. We are healing our large intestine. We are clearing our large intestine. Any blockages, any energetic blockages, any emotional static. We are clearing all of these. This is almost like an energetic bowel cleanse. See the energy flowing through the tunnel, the intestine as a tunnel. See the light moving through it, clearing any of these blockages. Tuning into the cell wall of our intestinal lining. Healing to the cell wall that's very fragile and delicate. It can become damaged through foods over time. We can see this as slight indentations or small tiny holes, and see the light pass through these holes and indentations. See them sealing up and becoming healthy. See that cell line becoming one. This is good for healing leaky gut. Any allergies? Efficient digestion obviously helps with nutrition and energy, fueling the body. Okay, move to the small intestines when you're ready, which is the zigzagging small intestine. See the energy going through all of the turns and straights of the small intestine. You can have add in a little soft caressing, massaging kind of move here, just to, because we're covering a large space, just massaging that energy all around. We're healing our small intestine for efficient digestion, efficient conversion of food to energy. Any damaged parts, healing. Just hold in our mind, repeat to ourselves inside. The small intestine, for the highest and greatest good, is healed, is energized, is efficient. My small intestine, for the highest and greatest good, is healed, energized, and efficient. For the highest and greatest good, my small intestine is healed, energized, and efficient. Okay, we move to the stomach next. See, the stomach kind of sits above and below all of this, so if you don't obviously know exactly where it is, it's kind of just in the middle in this area. So just have your hands there. We heal, energize our stomach, clear any heaviness, any blockages, any damaged parts of the lining. And we ask for balanced pH, acidity levels, balanced hydrochloric acids, balanced enzymes to break down our food. And see the light encompassing your stomach. Massage, slight caressing, slowly stroking with compassion and gentle nature, just giving love and energy to our stomach. See that energy coming out of our hands into the stomach, healing it. Just keep the breath going as well, don't forget. In through the nose, out through the mouth. I know there's more organs involved, like we can have the liver and kidneys. You know, we've got our urethra and our rectum. But those are something that you can work on in your own time. Obviously, we're limited time today, so I've just done the kind of core parts today. Just can get you going on a system and a process to do this. Yeah, really tune in if anything clears from the digestive tract, any grumbles, any burps, anything, just an indication of the work you've done. Okay, we're going to move to another energizing field move, just to balance the calm with the strong. So this one I call Lotus Warrior. We did it a couple of weeks ago. It's another field movement, okay, and it's semi-martial arty as well. And with the breath in, the breath out, just as we were doing the other ones, this one is one hand to the left, one hand to the right. Okay, Lotus Warrior. And this one, just imagine the energy pushing to the outside of the fields. Okay, we're strengthening our auric field. Okay, and we're doing it with strength, warrior nature. So left palm out, right palm out. Okay, and we do it with a nice breath flow and a consistent, we'll do like 30 seconds or something, okay? 5 more seconds. Okay, and then switch to breath of fire, hands down. Breath of fire is when you hold your mouth in, pump through the nose and the navel area. Hands out. Hold the breath in. Hands out, stretched out. Wings of Isis in Egyptian mythology. Imagine feathers growing from your wings. And as we release, moving our hands as if we've got eagle wings through our auric field, spreading that energy all around. Flap them like wings, glide them like wings. Imagine your fingertips spreading that energy through the edges of your auric field, your biofield, protection field. Wings of Isis, goddess, Egyptian goddess. Huge wings spreading. And relax your hands when you're ready. We move straight into the last 5 minutes of grounding. Nice, easy breaths. Just feel that energy that we've cultivated. Our auric field nice and strong. Our organs, our vital organs, energized and healed. Working with efficiency, proficiency. Our third eye activated. Connection to earth linked in via our roots. Energy coming into the crown, our system in total actualization of all of its innate technologies. Some of them, not all of them, obviously there's loads more, but it's a good example. And we take our awareness back to our root chakra, the base of our spine, that groin area. Okay, and keep your hands relaxed on your knees and just imagine those roots, that connection to earth again. And just imagine any excess energy that we've dispelled, worked off our field, worked off our organs, worked off our chakras. Imagine they're still lingering around, whether it's in the system or floating around us. Imagine them dropping down, moving from our head, eyes, nose, mouth, chin, shoulders, chest, thorax, ribcage, and down through our belly, and down through our buttocks, our sex organs, all that excess energy coming down our legs, knees, shins, calves, Achilles, and into our feet. And imagine roots growing out of your feet into the ground, burying into the earth. And we ground all these energies via our root and via our soles of our feet to connections to earth. Nice relaxed breathing into the nose, out through the mouth, nice and calming. See all that energy, visualize that energy flowing down that we don't need, the excess energy. As the earth accepts this for us, she will recycle and use it to make new life. And just keep that visualization and that connection to the earth going. Keep breathing nice and calmly. All that excess energy. It's important to ground all that excess energy we worked off today. If we stand up for this last minute, we'll just shake out any residuals, stretch out all the knees, all the joints. Shake out your legs. Shake your ankles, shake your feet, shake your arms. In and out. Stretch your heart out. Forward. Feeling the outside of our field there. Feeling those energies. Stretching your arms out in front. Push forward. Stretching your arms above. Behind. Lifting your arms up, feeling the shoulder blades come together. Shake it all out again. Little jumps on the spot. Kick it out. Ooh. All those cracks and energy. Nice, nice. Okay, just do that shaking, feel grounded. If you want to go back into visualization, you can do that if you want a bit more grounding. But yeah, that's it. That's the end of the class. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, good, John. Is that good for you? Good, excellent. Okay, Lynn, we'll speak to you later on, Lynn. I hope you enjoyed it. Keep grounding if you need to, okay? All right, we'll talk to you in an hour. John, we'll see you soon, my dear. Okay, babe, we didn't record it. Oh, that was a really good one. John, you can turn your microphone on. I can speak to you if you want to. Oh no, he's gone.
No, I have. Yeah. No,
Still here, John. Okay.
That was really good.
Thank God for that. Yeah, you're right, John.
I'm fine. Really good.
Yeah, did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
Good. Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, something different, eh?
mean, but what was good, I mean, when now during the last weeks, you cannot do much, and I mean, you have to do something, yeah.
Yeah. So you know, there's some of those practices that you can use on your own. Yeah. But, you know, as exercise, it's the exercising the mind and the inner body is just as important as the physical body. Yeah.
True, yeah.
All right. Excellent, excellent. Rob is just coming on now. Rob is just coming on now. I'll wait for him to connect, even though we're probably going to go now anyway, but Roberto's just connected now. Let's go back over here where there was more light. Right, John, I'm gonna disconnect because
We will speak soon, yeah.
okay, I'll give you a ring soon, mate. Okay.
So, see
Glad
you.
you enjoyed it, mate. All the best. Lots of love to you.
Yeah, see
Okay.
you.
Bye, John. Bye. How do you just press stop video? Dave, you just press stop video.
And
Where's end? See it? End meeting. Yeah, end meeting.
yeah.
That one.
And meeting for all.